Well, good evening, everyone. Um, Tonight we were supposed to come on and talk about um, the 10 signs of an unhealthy body. Well, there's so much going on today that my phone is scrambling text messages, and I did not get the text that Martin had an appointment today. So, with that being said, I'm on here by myself tonight once again. There, like I said, there's a lot going on. There's 10 signs of an unhealthy body. So what I'd like to do is to just go over the notes. We were going to get in detail, but what's going on is it's springtime, and Martin, as you know, is into soccer. So he's trying to get his things in order, and I've got some things coming up. And so we may have to tweak the times. Just so you know, I am on here by myself tonight. We will be talking about the 10 signs of a healthy body. So let me at least put the comments or put the link in. So if anybody wants to come on, you're welcome to do so. Um, Let's see if I did that right. So that's the link if anybody wants to come on. And so we'll talk about the 10 signs of an unhealthy body, and then we'll talk about we'll just go into detail. If there's anything anybody wants to talk about, that's fine. I also like to send my condolences out to the young man that they found. There was another shooting here, and it's really sad. We are all going through a lot, and I think that it's time for us to really zone in. It's time for us to really figure out what's going on with ourselves. We cannot depend on other people to tell us what's going on. We have to know what's going on with ourselves, and we have to um, at least do a process of elimination, at least talk to someone so that you know what you can do to get some help. It may not look like people like you and I. It may be the fact that you just need to get it into a uh, what can I say, uh, to help sort things out. That's what I want to say, and then start making healthy choices. But people are going to the doctors, and the doctor's saying, have you gained more than 15 pounds? And it's unexplained. Well, it's unexplained because stress causes weight gain. It also deals with the cortisol that's in your body that creates weight gain. um, High fever, that's a sign of an unhealthy body. You don't know where the fever is coming from. You're starting to uh, sweat. Of course, some people are going through menopause. Some people they're just going through things. But these are the things you need to get checked out. How do you get this checked out? You literally want to get a complete physical, a complete blood panel workup, CBC. It talks about all your electrolytes. It talks about your minerals, your vitamins. It lets you know what you're lacking. Shortness of breath. If you're walking around and you may have never had a problem before, you've been able to go up the stairs without a shortness of breath, that's a sign of an unhealthy body. You got to get that checked out. That is important. Um, let's see. Some people, if you're stressed out, you can't eat. You see? So that's something that's not normal. Some people binge eat when they're stressing, some people cannot. But sometimes it may not even be that. It could just be that you don't have an appetite. That's when you want to get things checked out. Poor sleep habit. That's a big one. Because a lot of people cannot sleep, and because they're worried about different things. What are you worried about? What are the things you can do to decompress? Well, I'm always going to talk about my body butters, my body temple butters. You can take a shower, and then you can put on the lavender, have lavender tea. There's so many different things you can do to decompress. Fatigue all the time. People, you say, what's going on? Oh, I'm just tired. That's not good either. You want to get that checked out, because it's not good to be tired. There are ways we can help you to increase your food intake, different choices of foods to give you energy. That's something you can do as well, and something I can help with as well. So you guys missed the clinic. These are the things we can also talk about. Was what are the different foods that you can eat to give you energy? Let me see, what else can we talk about? um I've got so much we can talk about. I'm just going to be on here for a short time, just because my text messages are. Does anybody have any problem with that? As not, it can't just be me. When the time changes, your text messages get scrambled. Let me know if you're having problems with that as well. I just want to make sure that I put something up here for you guys. It could be on already. Scrolling, let me know. If you see anything, if you have any questions. Are you having a hard time sleeping? Are you having a hard time figuring out what to eat that doesn't spike your blood pressure? Things like that we can talk about tonight. And I am so sorry I did not get the text message. Um, I don't know how I did that, but I did not get the text message for him to say he wouldn't be here, or I wouldn't have advertised for us to be on tonight. Let's keep going. Another sign is dark yellow urine. We talked about that. Dark yellow urine is a sign of an unhealthy body. Your urine should be almost clear, a little yellow, even not as yellow as tea, but almost white, almost like a yellowish clear. Um, I wish I had something to show you, but it should not be dark yellow. That lets you know it's a sign of an unhealthy body, or that you're not drinking enough water. A lot of people say they don't like water, but another thing you can do is put a peppermint in your mouth and then drink water with a straw. After you do that a certain period of time, then your body starts liking water. It starts recognizing that it needs water, and you can just start drinking it. It starts tasting better. A lot of people say they don't like the taste of water. Some people say they can't taste water, but you can. Some people start out with filtered water. Then you can go to uh, pH water. That's something a lot of people are doing now. Or, spring water, you want to alternate your water anyway because they all have something in it, like just spring water, the regular electrolytes. There's water, but just plain water is better for your body. So now let's get to the hard part, the 10 signs of an unhealthy body. When there is anxiety and confusion, that's not healthy. What can we do about, have you ever been around someone where you know it's not healthy? There's confusion, there's anxiety, and then there's a personality change where they're short or they'll say things that is out of their character. That's a sign of an unhealthy body. How many of you know when you are feeling weird and it's hard to cope with certain things? That's when you want to get a handle on it, because the longer you wait, the longer it takes to deal with these issues. And I think that's what's going on in our society now. Everybody wants to say they're okay and they think they can handle it, but sometimes you can't. If you don't have the tools to decompress, you're going to have to do something about it. How to reduce it? Um, you got to get your sleep. Sleep is good. It rejuvenates the mind, it rejuvenates the body. You have to know the certain foods to eat. Once you know the foods to eat, that helps. And then you don't forget to drink your water. Always drink water. Exercise, even if it's just going for a walk, or jump roping if you can't go outside, or just sit down and touch your toes, but stay mobile. You can also find a hobby. You know, those are things you can do to get back on track. We already know everybody's not healthy 24/7, unless it's a mindset thing. Unless you've made up your mind that this is something you need to do, then yes. But other than that, it takes support to stay healthy. It takes support to keep thriving, keep striving. So, for all those that like to work out by themselves, that's nice. But there are people that can't, and there's people that do need help with staying uh, motivated, being held accountable. Those are the things that will help you to do better, to be better, and then to keep going. One day you feel like it, one day you may not, but at least every other day. And then as you continue, you'll start to implement that into your life, into your daily life. And remember, you always want to talk to someone that you can trust, or someone that may not even be in your circle. Just start talking about the issue that you need to deal with right now. Don't try to deal with everything all at once. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. We've got to be open and honest with what we're dealing with in these times, because there's so much going on. It's okay. Even on here, find some groups that are talking about things that you agree with. Find something that's going to take you away from that, whatever it is that's going to keep you stuck, that's going to make you think negative. Try not to do negative things right now. Because why? Because if you can't handle stress, how are you handling negativity? I'm just saying. Okay, so that's real talk, people. So I'm not seeing anybody on here looking and lurking tonight, but I want to thank you if you come back and watch this. I think there's a few more things that I can tell you about the 10 signs of a healthy body. And keep in mind that. These are things you want to pay attention to. These are the things you want to talk to somebody about, especially if you have inconsistency in your bowel movements. You know, we don't want to talk about it. A lot of people don't, but that's just the way it is. There's things that you want to make sure is regular so that you have a healthy body. If you don't get rid of the toxins, it causes disease. That's why. That's one reason why. I washed my hair today and it's still wet, but that's okay. Moving right along. Um, now, all right, now there's some people that are prone to colds and flus. That's the 10th one. Colds and flu. Well, let's just put it all together. Why do you want to take care of your body? To reduce and slow down the process of disease. Why do you want a healthy body? So that you won't be prone to colds, flus, any disease that is out here. You know, there's certain things that are coming back, bacterial. Now we're dealing with bacterial infections. Okay, so nobody wants to be sick. You want to be able to get up, stay mobile, work. Some people can't say I can't afford to get sick. Well, that's the reason why you want to take care of your body, boost your immune system. Those are the reasons why. So, with all of that, we already know what the healthy signs, what the unhealthy signs are, and I'll go through them once again. Unexplained weight loss, high fever, shortness of breath, diminished appetite, poor sleep, fatigue, uh, dark urine, anxiety and confusion, change in your personality. You know how you do when you get smart with people. Might want to check into that, because if that's not what you normally do, then something is going on and we don't want you to decline. So you want to check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Inconsistent bowel movement and prone to colds and flu. Those are the 10 things, 10 signs of an unhealthy body. Okay. So, with that being said, everybody, I guess I won't hold you. We'll look forward to Martin coming up back on with us again. Like I said, it's a different season, and we'll see how it works. But again, you know, you want to take care of your health and wellness. The signs of an unhealthy body should also include, like we said, with anxiety and confusion. Mental health is broad. What do we want to do? We want to reduce the stigma, because in these times, there's a lot of things that can affect our mental health. So let's just make sure that we are communicating. Make sure you get in touch with me. Make sure you go to my link tree to see the different things I can help with, or just simply call me. That's also on simplyjewel.com. It's very broad. I keep said, interference. It's probably a good thing that it's short tonight. So, with that being said, everybody, make sure you get in touch with me if you need some assistance, if you need to talk to someone. Don't walk around in silence. Don't walk around in pain. Don't walk around with your stomach hurting and not know what to do with your stomach. Call me, get to the doctors, get your blood work done so I can help you figure it out. Make sure if you don't want to talk to me, you can find someone. And also, I will say this, there's so many different places where we have the resources. So if you need resources, make sure you get in touch with me. I'm going to put this up one time for those who let me see if I can find it. If you need some help, you know, there's places you can call. Do not suffer in silence. Please don't suffer in silence. You can go to NAMI. You can call 988. There's other ones that I am following. I have resources that all you got to do is call me 24/7. Text me. If I don't answer, I'll call you within the hour. If you can't wait, call 988. There are other 24/7 uh, hotlines that you can call if you need help. And next week or Saturday, why don't you guys come on and visit me on Saturdays and that's how to uh, that's our Saturday night talk with Deb and I. And it's changing how to help a changing world is what we do on Saturday nights. Make sure you come on, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, because we're doing things over here. Just want to make a difference. Tuesdays and Thursdays with Martin and I, Deb and I on Saturdays. Please make sure you tap into one of those. And if you need resources, you're welcome to come on and talk about it or talk about it in private. Okay. Well, with that being said, everyone, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. You have a good night, and we'll go out with some music. So if you need this, I'll put something on for you where you can decompress, where you can breathe, where you can slow down a little bit. And, I look forward to helping you guys. Peace and blessings. Good night.